What's up, everybody? It's Feather, and it's Get Feathered time. We're going to do a Cancer Love Deep Dive for my Cancer Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, 7th House, and Venus, or whatever placements that you may feel is necessary. If you feel like you resonate, then maybe there's a message here for you. We're going to go past, present, future. We're going to look at your energy, their energy, and your energies together. We're just going to see what flows out. If you don't resonate, that's okay. Go watch a different aspect of your chart, okay? Let's jump into it. What's up? What's up, Yvette? How you doing? Thank you so much for your likes, your shares, your subscribes. Please remember this is an 18 and up show. I am 18, and I prefer you to be 18 and up as well. I'm 18 and up. I hope that you're 18 and up too. I do talk about sex, and I'm very straightforward. So, not to offend anybody, but, you know, not going after it. If it's not for you, it's not for you. We're going to look at past energies, Cancers, for you, your person, and the energy of the connection over the last 3 months. Then we're going to look at current energies and move into the future, okay? We're going to let Fred guide us here, okay? What's up? I hope you're doing well, Yvette. I hope you're doing really well. I know I am. If you're here during the live, please give me a thumbs up. Helps out my channel a whole heck of a lot. Consider subscribing if you like the vibes or like the messages. And come over here and chat with me. Click that chat button down below. Let's look at Cancers. Now, you may feel like if you don't feel like you're resonating with the Cancers energy, you may feel more like you're resonating with the center energy. Then go with that. Okay, this is a general reading. The energies can be swapped. Cancers, my Cancer Collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, 7th House, and Venus. Fred, help us out here. Give us clear messages. Over the past 3 months, Cancer's energy for their person. All right. Well, we got the 3 of Wands. Cancer's person, the person on Cancer's mind. Ooh, that's nice energy. I like that energy. That's good energy. That's great energy. That's a wonderful energy, except maybe that person might be married. So we'll look into it. What is your energy together over the last 3 months? Letting go. Okay. So Cancers, right now, it looks like you're not happy right now. You're not really satisfied on an emotional level. This relationship over the last 3 months may not have been very emotionally satisfying to you, okay? I'm not currently going, like right now, I'm not going past 3 months. So we're looking at the energies between the two of you, yours and theirs, over the last 3. You could be dealing with any sign, but we have Virgo, Taurus, and Libra here right now, okay? I see that your energy is like you're waiting. I don't know what you're waiting on, but or maybe this is you just working on your manifestations and waiting for new things to happen or getting guidance for your next steps. Not really sure of where you're going, but Maybe some of you are waiting for something to happen in this connection, or maybe you're just waiting for something to happen at all. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and start clarifying. But it really looks like right now, emotionally, and over the last 3 months, it's almost as if I want to say that you may feel like you can't get anything together. Some of you may have lost a job, or you may be going through some financial situations, negative. You may be blocked this person. You may be blocked from communicating with this person. But I feel like, your emotions and your dissatisfaction in regards to anything, this connection or finances, or even your emotions right now, your emotional dissatisfaction connected to all of it has got you guarded and blocked, and you're actually guarding and blocking yourself from the flow of something good, which I don't like. All right, let's go ahead and get into clarifying this. Your energy right now, or over the last 3 months, is the Three of Wands. Why is this here for your energy towards this person? You're waiting on this person. You were waiting on this person to reach out, to communicate and solidify something. You're telling me that then you could be dealing with a Scorpio as well. Okay. You're telling me that you've been waiting on this person to rebuild something solid with. Okay. The Ace of Pentacles can also symbolize that you've been waiting on a rebuild of your finances. You could have been waiting on this person to rebuild with you and start building trust again, or building trust if this is a newer connection. But it looks like most of you, this is somebody you already know and you've spent time with, okay? You may have even been married to them or in a long-term commitment. But there was a breakup here, or something that happened within this connection over the last 3 months where you were waiting on this person to come back and restructure something with you. Maybe to clarify something, maybe to clear up the debris, maybe to fix what went down, to build that trust and solidify something. Maybe even to communicate. Some of you maybe have been waiting on a proposal or a level up in a connection. This person's energy is beautiful. It's the Empress, but this can symbolize that this person is married. In the last 3 months, this person may have been pregnant. This could be the wife or father of your children. Okay. Let's clarify that too. You were waiting on them. You were waiting on them. You were waiting on them. Hey, everybody in the shadows. You were waiting for this person. And this person, we got Aries and Taurus energy here. Okay. You were waiting on this person to take a leap of faith. This person wanted to take a leap of faith. This person may have the Empress is somebody who, male or female, exudes nurturing, loving energy. They're the Empress. They run their empire. They take care of the people that they love. They're all of the queens put together. So they're very loving and nurturing, as well as very intelligent, very stable, very wholehearted, very bold, can take action. And this person is like, yes energy. Okay. So Cancer, whoever this is, their energy towards you feels like you are a very nurturing person, possibly somebody they wanted growth with. Okay. Woo. Because that's like, I want it all. This person wanted it all with you. I wanted growth with you. This person did want to take a leap of faith here. But they were at a crossroads. This person was at a crossroads. Why were they at a crossroads? Why are they telling me the last 3 months they were at a crossroads? Cancer, the energy of this person was at a crossroads because of some sort of communication that came through on a negative level. Okay. They may have found out that you were in another connection. They may have had a couple different options, but they're telling me they wanted growth with you. They wanted to take a leap of faith with you or to rekindle something with you. Okay. This is energy towards you. But they were at a crossroads because of some sort of communication that came through, or some sort of arguments that you may have had with this person. You two may have had some sort of disagreements, some sort of battle of wills, if you understand what I'm saying. And that could have been in regards to, the rebuild. Is this worth it? Somebody here in this energy could have manipulated the energies. Somebody here could have tried to manipulate or persuade the other. And I don't know which one that is right now. We'll get into it and see what happens. Your energies together are letting go. So in the last 3 months, there was a letting go of this connection. Let's find out why did you let go? Why is this energy here? The 4. Oh, good Lord. This could have been a financial, for most of you, this could have been a financial thing. We have a lot of pentacles out here. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles reverse. And then you have the Ace of Pentacles. So this could have been a situation where, money made more sense. Money made more sense. That's funny. Money took precedence. So 3D stability, making sure that you have your stability in this 3D reality, making sure that you feel confident, that you feel secure within 3D, having the support system that you need, having the finances that you need, that kind of stuff. For some of you, this relationship, the arguments could have been about finances. Just straight up as that. For some of you, there may have been other people involved. Because at some point, I'm not sure how long ago or how far back, but there could have been other people involved, because we have the Empress, which says the Empress could have been married or married to you. And then we have a married person as somebody that is coupled, married. And then we also have a new relationship. Okay. For some of you, so there could have been a third party involved in this in some way. I don't know whose side that is. It's looking like it could have been either one of yours, because we have the Ace of Pentacles on your side and the Jovial Joker on their energy. Okay, that's for some of you. And then others of you, it could have had something to do with, having to move, or the financial aspect of the connection. Stability matters. Finances matter. Money matters, That's not all of you. So, but I think for most of your connections, you let go. There could have been a major financial fallout. Okay. It could have been in both of your lives individually or in your relationship. All right. Ooh. Money does cause problems in relationships. Let's just be honest. Okay. And then again, at some point there could have been a third party. Third party could have been work. Third party could have been another person. Okay. Oh, let's get the other deck. So let's move into the current energies right now, where the energies are. Your energy towards this person, Cancer. Well, you've invested some time into this person. Right now we have Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Libra, Taurus energy. Okay, strong, but it could be any sign. You're telling me currently that you know that you've invested in this and that you wouldn't mind investing more in this. Let's see what their energy is currently for the connection. They go in nowhere. They stalled. They not going anywhere. The Chariot is reversed. So they're in regards to love, your person's energy is telling me that yes, they're capable of moving forward, but they're choosing not to. Okay? This could be another Cancer that you're dealing with as well. There is love between the both of you. There is a very intuitive connection, a very loving connection, and yes, there is passion attached to that currently. Whether or not you are together in the 3D, I can't tell. I'm reading your energies. So your energies are together are saying, yes, I have an intuitive connection to this person. Yes, I know that there is a love there. There is love there, and a vast amount of it. Okay, let's find out a little more about, ow, I just pulled my hair. Why you're in the Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles in regards to love. It's like, yeah, you know, I've invested in this. I've planted the damn seeds. You've already told me that you've been waiting for this person. So are you waiting for this to grow? Something to happen here with this person? You are not manifesting it. You are not manifesting it. Some of you are disappointed honestly. Let's be honest. Some of you are disappointed in the fact that you put so much time and effort into this person. And yes, you could have given this person a lot of your time and effort, a lot of your energy. This could have been years maybe invested in this person for some of you. And you're telling me that this person may be a manipulator. You may be feeling very manipulated by this person, but you're telling me that you're not wanting to manifest anything new with this person. But I really feel like you have mixed energy. You're doing some thinking. You may have pulled your energy back from this person. Yeah, you feel betrayed by this person. There has been lies, deceit, manipulation. Maybe there was a really tough, brutal ending. Maybe it happened really quickly. Okay. And what you're telling me is, Cancer, your energy is basically saying, I've gone through, I have ran this around in my head so much that I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I don't want to do this again, or I'm just so exhausted. I need to take a nap. I need to take a break. I need to see something clearly. And sometimes we get to that point where we're just like, I mean, you have been waiting for this person. For the majority of you in the last 3 months, you were waiting on this person to rebuild. Some of you, it is possible that you were waiting for something new to occur, like you walked away and you were waiting for something new to come in. But at the same time, you were wanting to rebuild with this person as well. You had one foot in the door, one foot out. So energetically, you're pretty much telling me the same thing, but not as bad. Now that we've moved forward into the current energies, is like, I'm just exhausted. I'm mentally exhausted. This person exhausts me mentally. And some of them, you may feel like this person is a master manipulator. You may feel like this person manipulated you. You may feel like you don't want to go around again with this person. How many times did you try with this person? Okay, some of you, a long time. This is a stressful situation, a lot of thoughts, doubts, fears, worries, and concerns that are keeping you from wanting or desiring a new manifestation with this person or a rekindling. Most of you you're just like reflecting on how much time and energy and effort you've put into this. You know, some of you are still kind of just waiting at that Seven of Pentacles. Just like, I'm just waiting for this to grow into something. I'm waiting for something to grow. I know I've put my time in. And you've pulled your energy back because at some point you had heartbreak in regards to this person. There's fucking 10 swords in your back. You feel betrayed, you feel lied to, or you feel a sense of mental exhaustion just because you're so stressed out with like, why isn't this working out? Why hasn't this person returned? Why isn't this thing moving forward for some of you? Why isn't it harvest time? I've planted the seeds. Hello, Sabrina. How are you doing? So you're taking the time to heal this heart space of yours. You've got some thoughts that are definitely weighing heavily on your heart. And you're in the process of trying to gain some sort of clarity for a new beginning. Whether or not that's whether you want a new beginning with this person, because you're telling me here recently, I got one foot in, one foot out. I want them, but I want something new at the same time. Which is it? Most of you, which is it? So you're trying to gain that clarity. You may not be talking very much, if at all, to this person. Okay. If you do communicate with this person, it may not be great conversations. It may be a lot of arguments. It may be a lot of arguments. It may have been a lot of arguments. You're showing me here, this person may think, well, I'm just going to say, with the energy that I'm seeing, actually the energy that I'm feeling here, arguments and disagreements, a lot of fussing and a lot of fighting. Who has to have the last word? That's what I feel here. Who gets the last word? Who gets the last say-so? Who says the last thing? Who has to have that final say-so? Who has to have that final say-so? 411 on the screen right now. Your person is the Chariot reverse. So your person is pretty damn powerful energy. And I bet they're smoking hot too. Or pretty damn sexy. Woo, good Lord. Okay, anyway. The Chariot, you have a passion for this person. You have a major desire for this person. That may be shared between the both of you, but I was just thinking about your energy. So what's the Chariot in reverse here for Cancer's person? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? The Chariot reverse is clarified by the Chariot reversed. This person, why is their Chariot reversed? Why aren't they going anywhere? This is a person who is not willing to move, who is not willing to move towards you. Their energy for love is not moving in your direction. Point blank, period. So their love energy is not moving towards you in the current energy. They could be at a distance from you and not be willing to move. You could live in different locations. You could live in different locations and they're not willing to move to be with you. It's for some of you. They're feeling rejected. They have a sense of rejection. Okay. Clarify this one more time. Just go a little bit deeper for me. So in the center, I'm going to go a step further, a step deeper in this. You're telling me at the center of your reading. Yeah. This person is in hanged man status. This might be a Pisces, could be a Cancer again. Gemini or Virgo, and then I gave you the other signs. This person's energy is telling me that they are suspended in an emotional state right now. This is a person who this is a person who is in an emotional state. You are in a mental state right now. You are mental. You're all up in your head. And which is strange because usually Cancers are the ones that are in their emotions. Of course, you're in your head, which drives your emotions. But what you're saying to me is that You're really reflecting and thinking about and looking back on all of the stuff that has happened. Maybe even the arguments, maybe even reviewing the text messages and whatever, okay? The documentation between the both of you. I don't know what that means, but that's what Fred said. But you Cancers are really used to being in your emotions. You're used to feeling your emotions. So this person may not be used to feeling emotion. This person could also be dealing with multiple people. We've pulled that out of there for some of you. It's those of you that know that is true. So some of them are carrying like a sense of dissatisfaction in regards to emotions. Maybe they're not wanting to accept your love cup. Maybe they're not wanting to accept anybody's love cup. For some of them, it's true. And they're in a suspended emotional state where they're trying to figure out what they need to let go of or what they need to sacrifice in order to have either this connection or love in general. Okay? This is a general reading, so I'm going to try and keep it as general as I can. Okay? Now, they're in their emotions and you're in your damn head. And if that ain't funny, I don't know what is. So Cancers you're not in your emotions. You're not allowing your emotions to run you or rule you. No. You may be more focusing on, some of you might be in a new relationship. Some of you might have started a new job. Some of you may be focusing more on your career and your finances right now and your own stability. Rebuilding after this thing went south, whatever this was for some of you. So you're trying not to allow you're not allowing your emotions to get the better of you. You're in a 9 of Wands energy, which is saying that you've been hurt enough. You've been around and around on the fucking carousel with this person or in love in general. And you know where you're at. You know where you stand. What's up? Oh, my son is rearranging his room again. I thought somebody was at my studio door. It scared me. So how many times have you gone around on the carousel of love and been dissatisfied and been let down? You're telling me you're a wounded warrior, but you fucking know. You know this game. You know how to handle your emotions. You don't let them rule you. You're not letting them overrun you. You are really, truly processing your thoughts here, which is great. Energetically, you're not dropping into your emotions and staying there. I can't say that you haven't done that before. Maybe you have. But right now, you're just kind of quietly reflecting and thinking about all of the things and stuff that has happened in love, in life, in these connections, that you're not interested in resparking this right now. You're not putting magic into it. You're not manifesting. You're reflecting. So these thoughts that you're thinking and this process that you're going through is actually probably pretty healing for you. Some of you may be going through therapy as well. This would be one of those moments where I see, you're laying on the couch or you're with the counselor and you're just letting it all out. You're venting, you're letting it all out. So however you're doing that, do it. And some of you, again, you may be in therapy. So you're just processing it all out, but you're not allowing your emotions to get you. Some of you may feel like your emotions may creep up on you at any time, but I think what you're doing is you're actually getting in those under control, because you're telling me here that you have had a broken heart before, or you've dealt with really heavy thoughts that weighed heavily on your emotions, but you're organizing, filing, and getting rid of the shit that doesn't serve you in your mind anymore in regards to these connections. And I love that. This person is overwhelmed emotionally. They fucked. Emotionally, they're screwed. It's like, typically the Chariot says that they have the power and the willpower and the drive to move forward and to express love. And here they're just like, they're so inundated with emotions that they got no clue what to do. Like, I don't know if I should go left. I don't know if I should go right. I don't even know how to turn my blinkers on. How do I crank the love car? I'm not even sure which direction to go. So I'm not sure if it's you or your connection with them that has got them into this, or if this is something where some of them may be going through some sort of depression. Some of them, not all of them, but this is a person who typically has their emotions under control and is in charge of their emotions 100%, but they're just overwhelmed right now. Maybe they just don't want to make a choice in regards to love. If they have choices, if they have other options, maybe they're dating other people. For some of them, they are. You would already know that. But it's kind of like, I'm not really sure I want to accept any cup from any fucking body. Who do I give to? Who do I don't give to? Which direction do I go? You're telling me, both of you here energetically, that you're the King of Cups. That's badass. That's love and passion. So there is a shared love, a big love, possibly a very spiritual or intuitive connection for some of you, telepathic. So there is love. Okay. And the decision is on whether or not to take a leap of faith in this connection. Oh, damn, there's some beautiful energy. Good God. That's beautiful energy. Holy shit. But at the ass end, there's possibly a third energy sliding in here. Okay. This is a person that you were either married to or with long term. You may have lived with this person in a family kind of... You may have been married to this person, or you may have been in a long-term relationship with this person. You could have also lived together in a family dynamic with some of you, for some of you. And what I'm seeing here is beautiful energy. We have the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups. Damn, I mean, there's so much good, beautiful energy, but in between those cards is possible third energy. And motherfucker, that's exactly what this is. It's toxic. It's toxic. Okay. So for some of you, and you already know this, there is another person in the mix. This is for those of you that know, either on your side or on their side, or even in your thoughts, where you're either wanting somebody new, or they're wanting somebody new, or they're already in another connection, or you are. It's here, possible here, possible here. It's a couple different, and it shows up real good here. So the question is, even though there is love and big love between you, yes, beautiful love energy, beautiful cup of amazingness. You may know each other very well. You may be able to, or at one time you were able to express your love very openly, very honestly. You may not be sharing this with each other now about how you feel, but there was big love shared between you two. It's still there, but the decision has been made for a new beginning. I wanted to know what that new beginning is, and I'm going to have to drill down a little bit further, because this energy is so dense. I mean, it's so twisted. You're so twisted. Okay, so let's go a little bit further into this. Let's go a little bit further into this and see what this full energy is, because this could symbolize that you guys are are really reflecting on the love that you have together, and that you are wanting to take a leap of faith, you know, to rekindle this thing. Let's see. You're the one in your head right now. Of course, we have all these swords. So you got 8 of Swords energy on this. Okay. So. There's no action being taken. There's a lot of mental stress. There's a lot of emotional stress, which means this person is also in their head an awful lot. But you are so far in your head. You're like, you're a prisoner of your thoughts right now. So you're a prisoner of your thoughts right now, and they're wanting to communicate. They're wanting to express, maybe flirt, maybe communicate, maybe express a passion towards you. And you're just, you're so far in your head. I don't even know if you would hear the fucking phone ring. You understand what I'm saying to you, Cancers? I'm just shit. So, thank you, Spirit. Okay. There's that 9 of Swords again. There's no action being taken because both of you are in your heads. Energetically, this person wants to come towards you. They at least want to reach out, communicate, maybe even like a playful kind of attitude, you know, playful communication, flirting, that kind of thing. And I don't think Cancer's having it right now. And even if they were to fucking text, message, or call, I don't think you would hear it because you're so far in depth in your head. You're just not, or you wouldn't accept that phone call. Again, we have the Queen of Wands reversed. So here is the third party showing up. But I also want to say this. There is resentments. I don't know whose side this is on. But right now I'm going to tell you, both of you are in your heads. Both of you are stressed the F out. And neither one of you are taking action towards the other one. There's no plan of action. There's no action forward. Yes, there may be some sexual thoughts of one another. Let's be real. You know, fucking real life is real tarot. Tarot is real. Here we go. It's raw and real, and it's rude sometimes, but let's be honest. You may be having some sexual fantasies about one another. But I don't see that there's actually anything you're not doing in the 3D. I don't feel like you would be having much to do with this person if you're in the vicinity at all. Okay. I could be totally wrong. What's up, everybody? Hey, I'm Feather. So right now in the current energy, Cancers, the energy between you and your person is, if you're resonating with this, there's some resentments. Somebody ghosted, somebody left somebody in the cold, somebody abandoned somebody. And I can't untangle this. The energy between the both of you, the shared energy is resentment, anger, repressed emotions, possibly a third party situation, typically another person when the Queen of Wands comes out here in reverse. I don't even like saying the whole black magic thing, but if you know somebody knows magic and you feel like they got the evil eye or something on you, you know that they're capable of doing that thing. This is possible in this energy, and I also want to remind you that you need to put up your protections. Okay. What's up, Haley? How you doing? So your shared energy right now is bitter. Resentments, possibly third party involved. And I feel like you, Cancer, more so than this other person, but it's possible you both are interested in, because of the anger or because of the third parties and because of the resentments that are there. I really feel like you're ready to just give no fucks and come out of this 5 of Pentacles. which means that you no longer want to live, neither one of you want to live in a lack mentality or a lack state. I don't feel like you're having sex. If you are in a relationship, the sex probably not happening if you are in the 3D together. But I really feel like these connections, you're not really communicating very much at all. If you are, it's very little. And it may not be that great of a communication. And like I said, you may be having sexual fantasies about each other, but in the 3D, I really don't think there's much going on between the both of you because of the energies that I am seeing. It's fucking intense here. I want to know who's resonating. Are y'all resonating with this? Give me a thumbs up, y'all. Like, share, subscribe. Ooh, I want to keep that. The challenge here is whether to stay or go. To learn the lesson and close the chapter, or to learn the lesson and level up together, or to leave the door wide open for this person and you to get back together, or to continue down the path that you've been going. So this is the challenge. The world is the challenge. Do I learn the lesson? Do we learn the lessons? And I think most of my cancers are in the process of trying to figure out what the lesson is from this. You know, some of you may be at a distance from this person. Some of you, the communication or the travel, there again, you could be at a major distance from this person for some of you. And finances. Okay, so for those of you that may be at a distance from each other, this is making all the sense right now. You may have met this person online. You may, communication may be fucking hard. Being able to travel to see each other, being able to be in the presence of one another, who moves to where, how am I going to get a job? How I'm going to relocate? How am I going to, this could be somebody in a different country or different culture or something like that, right? So it's like, how do we do this? How do we manage this? And this could have caused a lot of problems in the connection. It really could have. I told you, money causes problems. And it's not necessarily that, somebody's spending all your money or you're spending all theirs. It's the fact that, I got these responsibilities and I've got to move or I've got to relocate. How do I switch up those responsibilities? Or it's a lot. If you don't have any kids or you don't have any family, it's a lot easier. But if you have familial situations or you have children that you're raising in an area or you have all of your family in one section, it may not be so easy to relocate, especially if both of you have that kind of situation going on. Good Lord. Some of you may be in college or going to school, or vice versa, and it's the same thing. How do we make time for each other? How do we get to one another to see one another? How do we make this work? How does this even happen? It's fucking stressful, especially when you care about somebody. When you know that you want stability and you know that you want to nurture a connection. You have to maintain your 3D reality first and foremost. And that's a big deal. Okay. So that's what I'm getting for some of you. Let's move on to your energies moving into the future. Actually, you know what? I actually want to drill down a little bit further on this issue of why this isn't moving forward. I can see there's resentments, and some of you third party is money. Some of you third party is another fucking person. Maybe more than one. That's not for all of you. But I want to drill down a little bit further and see why this isn't moving forward, because at the center of this reading, at the heart of the reading, by the time I finish the whole thing, this will be the heart of the reading, and it is the Chariot reversed. Okay? And there's a whole bunch of emotional overwhelmment here. So there's something left open here. There's a chapter left open, a door wide open. So do we close the door, or do we level up together? Do we close this chapter, or do we level up together? That's what I'm feeling here. That's the challenge. I'm just trying to figure out which deck to use. All right. My slippery deck. You better hold on tight to this deck. How y'all liking it? Oh, resonates, huh? Third party. No talking. No sex. Damn. All right, so let's go a little bit deeper into the current energies and find out what this motherfucker isn't moving forward, Cancer. I'm tired of this shit. I do love that you are doing your healing here. You are taking time out to do your healing. God, I feel like I'm choking myself. Why? Oh, my crystal's getting heavy. Tell me why this chariot isn't moving forward for the center of the reading for Cancers and their person. Three of Cups reverse. Third party energies. Lack of commitment, lack of responsibility. So we have the Three of Cups reverse. The King of Pentacles reverse. The Ace of Pentacles reverse. So this is a lack of trust. This is a lack of foundation, a lack of trust, a lack of stability. This is a major lack of trust when the Ace of Pentacles is out here that says it's in reverse. No, there's been no stability. There's been no solid offer. There's been no commitment here. There's nothing to depend on here. There's lack of trust. They're the basic foundation of trust is fucking gone because of that third party energy. Because of that third party energy, whatever fucking happened here. Now, I'm going to say some of you, that third party energy may not have been another person. It could have been family. Like if one of y'all had to, like for instance, for example, in my case, when I was dating long distance, it was over 3,000 miles away for a couple years. We flew back and forth, that kind of stuff. And we visited each other when we could, or we met up in different places. But it became a financial strain for us to do that. For me, especially because single mom, he was single father too. But all of his family, like, I don't give a fuck. I can move, I can go. But I needed to be close within a certain range so that my daughter and my son could interact with their father. I'm not the kind of person that's going to move across country and cause that kind of problem for my children. No, because the main stable person in their life at the time, it still is their father. All of his family was in one place. He had his children he had to finish raising. He had, his elderly parents and his whole entire, it was a financial strain for us to not only maintain the 3D shit, but so this makes so much sense for me seeing some of the pentacles and the travel that is involved with some of this. And even if you're not at a distance from each other, finances can be a problem. But regardless, that third party could be family. It could be elderly parents. It could be having to, financial difficulties. It could be a new job or a job that makes you travel or fucking, move to another country or some shit. There's no telling, but there's lack of foundation here. There's no stability at all. The King of Pentacles in reverse says there's no dependability, no responsibility. There is a total lack of generosity and trust. Not there. And it's because of this third party. Devil wanted to show up. Devil wanted to show up. Give me more. Why isn't this moving forward? There's lack of trust. If you don't trust the situation or you don't trust the person, the only thing that you can do is do the healing, Sometimes we have to do the healing and cut ties. Okay? I do see that there is deep healing here. And I see the Devil in reverse, which is good. That means letting go of an attachment or an obsession for this person or an obsession to have this connection. So I feel like in both of your energies, there is a lack of trust because of what has happened in the past or what's happening currently. And I do feel like there is healing happening for the both of you for your energies. And I feel like there's an energetic tie or an obsession. Some of you, it was a sexual obsession. Some of you, it was an energetic bond. Some of you, it could have been a trauma bond. Okay, some of you, it could have been codependency, why you stayed in this for so long. I don't know. But it's a releasing of it, and the world is in reverse again. The challenge is unfinished business, closing out the doors, maybe forgiveness, finalizing something. Why is this here again? Oh, I get it. Okay. Okay. You're telling me, you motherfuckers. You have told me a story. First of all, you threw my cards every damn where. I told you this is a slippery deck. And that's okay. I don't mind. I do like the sunshine out there, but hey, all the other cards were out there too. So we're going to move on here after I explain this. This chapter that needs to close out. I'll tell you exactly what the fuck it is. For the majority of you, I hope that you're enjoying these readings. I enjoy you spending time with me and hanging out with me. I love each and every one of you. I appreciate you supporting me in my efforts here. And if you're resonating, please give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. I would really appreciate that. And for those of you that don't know, I did activate and go live with my free online retreat today. If you would like to check that out, please click the link in the description, or it's pinned over here at the top of the chat. It is a free 10-week, totally reset your vibrations retreat. It's online, no strings attached. I put it all together. I just send you emails every week, and it takes you through a retreat flow. So you just watch videos. It's easy. It's so easy. If you're interested, click the link. This lesson that needs to be learned may have been a karmic situation that you were in, but what does that mean? Karmic and I hate using karmic. Basically, you had a fucking lesson to learn, okay? Based on the experiences that you had with this person or in your life in general. The lesson has to be learned in order to close out this chapter, or even in order to level up in this connection, if that's what some of you are wanting to do. In order to make things right, sometimes we have to swallow our pride, okay? And sometimes we actually have to fucking effort for what it is we want, right? I'm not saying that you're not efforting for this person, and I'm not saying somebody in this, there has to be effort, there has to be, you have to get to know yourself. You have to get to know what it is. Remember, I'm talking about both of your energies together here. The lesson here, or the level up here, is somebody needs to put in the effort, okay? And the effort isn't towards working on the connection. It's actually towards loving yourself and loving another person and forgiving them and yourself. That's unconditional love. Do you know what it is? Some of you don't. Some of you may think you do. But here's the truth. Your ass needs to actually put forth effort into unconditionally loving this person and vice versa. But regardless of what the fuck they need to do, let's talk about Cancer for a second. There is resentment. There is anger. Somebody's doing some negative voodoo shit here. Some of y'all might have some people trying to put the evil eye on you. I don't believe in spells and magic because nothing can fucking touch me. Okay? I don't believe it. I don't believe in it. But some of you do. And if that is the case, There are some people that will negatively try to affect you, whether or not that's talk shit about you, rub your name in the ground, just do you wrong, do you dirty, and talk shit about you behind your back to anybody and everybody just to make you look bad. I'm not saying every one of these people will do that. There are some people that will. And for some of you, you absolutely know for a fact this kind of person would do that. Or you. At one time, there's resentment and bitterness and anger here. And somebody's pissed the fuck off here. Rage ain't good. Rage ain't good. So there's anger between the two of you. Rage and anger. And you need to work on, Cancer. Fuck this other person and what they got going on. You may love them and that's great. And you may want to be with them and that's awesome. But you need to focus on being compassionate and being forgiving. Forgiving of yourself for whatever you've allowed to happen, whatever you've attracted to you, and forgive them as well. Now, you don't have to accept them back for some of you. But the lesson here is unconditional love. First for yourself, and then compassion and unconditional love for another person, regardless if they lied to you, cheated on you, deceived you, put you to the fucking ringer, stabbed you in the back, because as long as you hold on to this grudge or this resentment, it's only going to hurt you moving forward. And I told you in the beginning, it's probably not even at the bottom of the deck anymore. Motherfucker. I told you in the beginning, as soon as you release, or as soon as you, anyway, I told you that you were blocking something beautiful. Okay? I told you that you were blocking something beautiful. And that could be this relationship. Maybe if you were a little more forgiving and understanding of each other, this shit wouldn't be happening. But somebody did lie. Somebody did deceive. Somebody was wearing a mask. I don't know if it was you or them, but there was some fuckery that happened here, some tomfoolery, and it's no joke. And you know it. You know it because it doesn't feel good. So the lesson here is unconditional love and having the courage to face your demons and to let go of any fears. Some of you, it's having the courage to actually own up to what you did and what you allowed and what you accepted. This other person may not ever forgive you or forgive themselves. I don't know who did what in which direction. We ain't going down that path. But regardless of what somebody else does, you don't have to be in their presence to forgive them or to forgive yourself. You can close this door. You can shut this door and close down this chapter and learn this lesson all by yourself. You don't have to have them in your presence. That's for those of you that desire to do that. For others of you, if you're working with this person in the 3D right now, what part do you play in it? What part do you play in it? And what are you willing to do? Are you willing to effort? Are you willing to own up to the shit that you did? Are you willing to own up to how you are? Have you been holding back from this person? Have you lied and deceived? Have you not told this person how you feel? What's up? What's up? Somebody, you're part of this too. You're part of this fucking problem too. Some of you, that third party might be holding back how you feel. It ain't always sex with a third person, although it could be. Sometimes it's just holding back. Moving forward into over the next 3 months, moving forward, what's your energy towards this person? What's their energy towards you? Because it ain't going nowhere fast with this person. This person is confused, juggling again, confused, wishy-washy, and you don't want to build with this person. You don't want to build with this person. This person's a fool ass, some of y'all thinking. I knew I was going to get a message. Where's that? You may have children with this person for some of you. Okay, let's clarify. let's clarify. My golden girls out here. So over the next 3 months, I don't see you building with this person. I don't see you rebuilding with this person. You're still the Seven of Pentacles, though. But at least in this Seven of Pentacles, you're actually happy and not in despair. It's like, okay, I see what I've got. Even though it ain't everything I want, I got enough and I'm good. Okay. For some of y'all that are working on your finances or something like that, I told you finances have wrapped up into this pretty tightly too. For some of y'all, yeah, even though you're moving into the next 3 months, you're just like your mental awareness or your mindset looks like it's shifting, which says, you know what, I may not have everything I want right now, but I enjoy what the fuck I got. It may not be everything right now, but I'm going to enjoy what I got because I know I put whatever I could into it. I know that I did what I could. I did all that I could. I did the best that I could. And that's better than nothing. I did the best. So your mindset is shifting here because that's what you're working on currently. Even though you're not rebuilding with this person, you still you're Blanche out here. Come on. You Blanche out here happy, smiling with red lipstick on. He's picking up them pentacles. Yeah, I know I'm awesome. It's enjoying the things that you've done and seeing the good in what you have done or whatever it is. I'm going to tell y'all. Some of y'all might be out here. If it's not with this person, it's with other individuals. So y'all might be playing the field very soon or over the next couple months. You might be playing the field. You might be actually dating and playing the field. Okay. Just be mindful if you are, some of you, it may be with this person where you're just having, touch and goes. You understand what I'm saying? Be mindful of the energy that you share with another person. If you want a relationship, then make sure you set your boundaries and get a relationship. Don't just, some of you just want to go crazy and enjoy it. Okay, fine. Do what you got to do. Do what you got to do. But I'm just saying, if you want somebody to take you seriously, don't allow somebody or yourself to take anything less than what you deserve. Okay? But for those of you that are out here just wanting to be Blanche and have fun out here in the sheets with whomever, whatever, some of you might be doing that. I don't feel like any communication. There's the World card. Still open. Still open. You're still open. So communication is still a problem with this person. You're still leaving the door wide open over the next 3 months. Some of y'all might be getting into a new relationship too. Some of y'all finances is going to be improving a whole hell of a lot. And y'all might be actually traveling for work for some of you. Whew. Let me get a thank you, Spirit. Okay. We're going to top that off with Light Seer. I just want to see what theirs is. They're juggling. They're kind of, I don't see that you're wanting to build with this person. It's like, I know what I've got. And some of you are definitely more focused on your finances and traveling and just having fun in life, dating and doing what you're doing. Okay. This person is the Ten of Swords. They are going through what you're going through now. Oh, this person in the near future is going to be going through, right now, I don't know what they got going on emotionally, but in the near future, they're going to be the Ten of Swords. They're going to be going through mentally what you're going through right now or have been going through. And some of them may try and manipulate you because of this ending or because Do not allow another fucking person to use your emotions against you. Do not allow, let me say it again. Do not allow another fucking person to use your emotions against you. You know you, and do not allow another fucking person, hey Mary, to use your emotions against you. Did you hear me? I'm going to say it one more time. At some point, this person may be juggling. This could have been a person who's already had third-party energy in it. I don't know if you are or they are. There's all kind of shit happening on both sides of the fence here. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. But right here, I'm telling you, in regards to you, this person is going to be wishy-washy, on again, off again, or they're going to be confused. Some of them might be juggling more than just you, and you would know this. I mean, you've already dealt with it. It's not like it's going to fucking change. But the thing is they're going to be going through this 10 of swords, this ending here. You may be the one that ends it. They may be the one that ends it here. I don't know. But they're going to be going through that mental stress, that mental exhaustion, and it's going to trigger their emotions negatively. This could be an emotional manipulator for some of you. And they're going to be very cold. They're going to be very cold and detached. Okay? And I just don't want you. I think you already know this about this person for some of you. That's a yes. You already know this about this person. You already know that this person is either dealing with somebody new, is all about the passion and not about the love, or you know this person is an emotional manipulator because they have the 5 of Swords in reverse up here, which means they use their words in a negative sense to get what they want or to hurt you. Hurt people. So some of y'all are dealing with that, and that could cause a lot of mental confusion for you because you have to untangle your mind from that mind fuck. You have to go, okay, what was the reality here? What really happened here? Am I this is for some of you, and I need to tell you this because of the energy that's coming through. What's the reality here? Why did they ghost me? Why did they leave me? Why are they flipping everything around on me? Because that's what I see happening here. One or both of you in the near future, probably more so them, but I'm not going to discredit you as you're part of this too, is Queen of Cups reverse. You've gone from a King of Cups in the upright to, in the near future, in the next 3 months, to a Queen of Cups reverse, which is not taking care of yourself, a more depressed, low vibrational love energy, blaming, victimhood, playing the blame game, victim mentality. I don't want that to be you. And I have a feeling that most of my Cancers are not going to allow this to happen. I think you're going to figure it out, or you already have. If you know you're dealing with an emotional manipulator, you would have already been dealing with them before, and you know exactly how they play the game. You know exactly how they play the game, which makes sense for, I'm not going to dig it out, but there's both of those Chariots in reverse and the 4 of Cups. So here's the deal for some of you, and I see it now. For some of you, and you know this is true, you're dealing with somebody who they rush at you. They want to nurture you and love you, and they want to take that leap of faith, and they want to do that thing, and they pull back their energy. When you don't give them what they want, they pull back their energy. They feel rejected. They blame you. And then they act like they go cold on you. Some of these people are like that. They're going to give you the silent treatment. Fuck a bitch. Okay? This is somebody who plays that game really well. It's in the heart of the reading. It's in the heart of the reading. I can't help but see it. It's underneath it. This is a person who, I got to show you, and you can't fix this person. And if this is you, y'all better get control of this shit. Okay? You better get control of this shit. What's up, Flame? If this is you, get control of this shit. Okay? But this is a person who is already telling me that, yeah, this person may have choices. They may be married to you or in a connection with you, but then out here having fun with other people. For some of them, whatever. It says it for everybody, but this right here tells me that this person's a manipulator. They're negative. They're manipulative. Thank you, Fred. That was the beep beep that said this. That person manipulates when they are in pain or when they don't get what they want. They use their words. Hurt people. And this is a person that will manipulate and lie to get what they want. Then this current energy right here. Oh, they're holding back. I bet they come rushing in over the last 3 months. This person might have been like, hey, let's do this thing. Hey, I love you. Hey, I want to nurture and grow with you and all of this shit. I want to have a family with you and all that bullshit, right? For some of you. And then they pull back their love energy. They woe up that motherfucking carriage real quick. Whoa, bitch. And then they silent treatment you because they don't get what they want, or because they're not satisfied with what you're giving them. Okay? This ain't for everybody, but this is for somebody that needed to hear this. You would already know this person, or you would already think this about this person. You would already experienced it with this person. And then they go quiet. They get all up in their emotions and they get all ass hurt. Which then puts you in your fucking head because that hurts you because you're an emotional motherfucker. You like to feel love. Well, if they're not bringing in the love, okay, first of all, they're going to tell you that they love you. They're going to tell you that they want to do something with you, that they want to start something, that they want to get something going. Then when they don't get something out of you in the way that they want, whatever that may be, money, sex, drugs, rock and roll, fucking, I don't know. Then they're going to be snapping, they're going to be sassy, they're going to just lash out because they don't get what they want. Then that's when they do the silent treatment, pull back their love energy, and you're just like, where the fuck did you go? What happened here? I do not see Jack at the moment. I always have a resident spider in my top corner because I have the outside door over here. You're getting me totally off track here, Mary. But I love you anyway. I have an outside door to my studio, and then I have an inside door going into the house. But because I'm in the swamp, I'm in the south, there's always mosquitoes, there's always moths. So I have a resident spider that's always up there. But Jack is not on the wall running around today. No. So this is a person, because they pull back so quickly, just as fast as they come rushing in towards you with love. When they don't get what they want, they lash out, and then they yank back the reins and they pull back their energy in love. Then they ghost you, or they go quiet. Silent treatment. Fuck you, bitch. Silent treatment, another motherfucker, because my cancers, I feel, have had this shit enough. And you would have already gone through this process with this person multiple times for most of you. And if you've only experienced it a few times, it sucks and it's very painful. It's very painful because it hits you in your heart space, and that's where you love, you lead from your heart space. So this is the lesson. Sometimes we can't fix any motherfucker. We can't fix a person, no matter how toxic, no matter how much they say, no matter how much they do. Sometimes we have to just accept that we attracted what we attracted. You're in the process of repairing yourself from this. Maybe some of you are in therapy because of this person, or you need to be. Not all of you are dealing with a situation that dire, that intense, but somebody needed to hear it. So if you are dealing with that kind of situation, you have to forgive yourself. First of all, don't mask it any longer. It's time for you to face the truth of what kind of person this person is. Do they have a mental instability? Are they emotionally unstable? Some of them might be, but I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist. I'm just a tarot reader with a Fred. Okay? And Fred guides all this shit. The universe pulls the cards. I don't. I know exactly which deck to go to, exactly which card that needs to come out, and the way that it needs to come out. So for some of you, you are dealing with an emotional manipulator. And this person has twisted you up, I don't know how many times in your mind. And I'm sorry. You are doing your healing here. You are. The star is on this. I saw the Hermit at the bottom of the deck. You are doing your healing here. And as much as you are going through mentally right now, you're exhausted. You need to take time for yourself. And I would say that if you are dealing with this person, or if this person is trying to contact you and they're trying to berate you or attack you or whatever, take your space. You need some time to reflect on this and to calm your energies, your mental energies. Because this person has played on your emotions so many times for some of you that you have blocked your emotions. I haven't seen no fucking emotions on my Cancer side right now. None. You want me to show you? There's no cups. There's the Three of Wands, the Tower reverse, the Pentacle. 7 Pentacles, Magician reverse. You're dealing with somebody who's a master manipulator. You know exactly what's going on now. Or you're seeing it for the first time. Or I'm just finally putting all the fucking pieces for you together. I love you. This is something you've been worried about, thinking about, and probably stressing about for a long ass time. No cups, all swords. Oh, look. No cups. Pentacles, pentacles, and a fucking wand. Some of you may travel back to this person and give to it. But I don't see that that you may have sex with this person a couple times in the future. You may travel back and have sex with this person, but I don't see that it turns into anything stable for you. I do see that this person is going to be pissed off if you decide that you don't want to build with them. This is definitely somebody that has a potential to be very cold, very sharp, very deceptive. And for some of you, you already know this, or you have your suspicions. This is a juggler or somebody who's done it before. They're probably going to do it again. And they might not even tell you about it. They're going to lie about it. They're going to try and manipulate the situation like they always do. Yeah. So I see Queen of Cups in your future, which is the blame game. Don't play into that, Cancer. That's what this lesson is right here. Don't lie to yourself, because that's what the Seven of Swords is saying to my Cancers. Stop lying to yourself. Stop deceiving yourself, okay? It doesn't matter what another person is going through or how they treat you. You're the one that's attracting it, and you're the one that's allowing it. So you're the only one that's enabling them to continue to come back or to continue to treat you in a certain way. If you need to break free, break free. If you need therapy, go get therapy. You are in charge of your own self-fucking-care and self-fucking-love, and you need to address that. For some of you, you know you needed this message, and I'm going to kick you in the ass right now. Stop lying to yourself if you're dealing with somebody like this. It's time for you to wake the fuck up and see this shit. My Cancers have been so blocked off in the heart space that I don't even have one cup for y'all up here. The only cup I have is out here is the King of Cups, and that's shared with this person. So I know that you've shared love with this person. Maybe a long time for some of you. That's energetically. This is unacceptable for me. I want to cry right now because my cancers aren't even touching a cup. They're not touching a cup. There's nothing for me. I would have actually assumed that the center was my cancers. I would actually assume, and some of you may be in the center. And if you're an emotional manipulator, let me tell you something. Y'all need to get control of yourselves, okay? You see what you're doing to other people. If you're trying to manipulate somebody into loving you or into giving you sex or something like that, y'all need to get control of that shit, okay? Don't play those games. Queen of Cups is no love. Love lost. No more love environment. There is no longer an environment of love around this connection. Some of you, maybe you're playing the blame game against each other. You did what, I did what, you did this, you did that. It doesn't fucking matter who did what. The lesson that you need to learn in order to level your ass up or in order to improve these relationships is to learn how to see shit for what it really is. Be honest with yourself and be honest with the other person, and to forgive. Have compassion for somebody. Forgive yourself for going through it, allowing it, and continuing to allow it, or not even seeing it, because some of us can do that. We can feel like shit for the rest of forevers. We can hold on to that shame and that blame for the rest of forevers if we wanted to. Right? Don't do that to yourself. Let's wrap this shit up. You want this one? Okay. Why is the Queen of Cups here in reverse for the near future? Some of you, a very select few of you, will get together and have sex. You have a passion and desire for each other. Some of you will have communication. You will talk. You will communicate. Some of you may spy on each other. And I feel like some of you will have sexual interaction with each other. Let's be honest. This is real. This is real life here. It's real life. You get needy, you're going to go get your boom boom, okay? Some of you, this is it. You're going to have a sexual encounter. It's possible. But the communication may not be great. It may be it may be childish or small communication or spying on one another. And I think both of you are going to be standing your ground. With the Emperor energy. I think you're both energetically going to be holding back and standing your ground. With the Emperor energy here, this is you're both pulling in a very stubborn, strong. This is the strongest energy that you can have when it comes to holding your ground. And I feel like, yeah, you may have some sex, or you may enjoy reflecting on one another sexually while you are alone, okay? One or both of you, I don't know. But it's possible that there is a sexual encounter or a possibility to have sexual encounters in the next 3 months with this person. But I feel like energetically speaking overall, you may have a desire for one another. You may have some shared sexual passion. The communication will be very small. And I feel like the both of you are going to be holding your energy very strongly back from one another. And I think there will be some major decisions made for most of my Cancers. This is something that you've worked through. You've been through this. If you're resonating and you're still here watching this and this sounds right to you, give me a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments if this is fitting you, because you got Aries, Taurus energy out here now. Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Leo strong, all the fucking signs, okay? But I feel like you're just going to be holding back from one another. But don't allow anyone to manipulate your emotions. Do not allow anyone to manipulate you into having sex. Do not allow anyone to manipulate you into giving them money, to making you feel bad or for guilty for doing what you want to do. If you want to travel, if you want to go hump everybody and their fucking brother or sister, go to fuck for it. That's your business. If you want to be free and single, go. If you want to, move, if you want to have a damn job, whatever the fuck it is, don't let nobody hold you back. And don't let anybody make you feel bad for doing what you feel is right for yourself. Let's get y'all some spirit advice on this. Good baby Jesus, little Lord. Cancers moving forward. Give me some advice for my cancers in regards to these connections, please. Cancers need to move on. Cancer, you need to get your ass you're already showing up as the emperor in the near future. Get your emperor ass on your emperor little cart here and move the fuck on. Some of you may need to move. Some of you may need to move out. But this is an energy of you're balanced. You're ready to make wise decisions in regards to love. You're ready to make big, bold moves in love. I don't think it's with this person. That's your, nope, there's that Seven of Pentacles again. Some of you, it ain't time yet. Some of you, it ain't time for this person. I think you spent enough time on this person. Some of you, it is divine time for something new, a new start. That is taking a leap of faith in a new direction. It is time for you to invest in the new. For those of my cancers that are resonating here with the center, what is, oh, you got one more? Oh, yeah. You're already, subconsciously speaking, this is funny. It's not funny, but it's great. I love when shit happens like this. In the beginning, you started with the Three of Wands. You know that you need to move on. You know that you're already looking for something new. You know that you're already looking into the future for something different, something new. You just had one foot in the door with this person. Some of you, you've just been trying to break free from this. And it's been a mental mind fuck for some of you. Some of you felt guilty. Some of you stayed because they made you feel like shit. But you're telling me in the future, subconsciously, your energy is saying, I'm ready for the new. And that flew off over here on the new. So there you go. You're staying with your true beginning, but you were hoping at the same time for new, looking for new, but you still wanted to rebuild with this person in the recent past. And that's okay. We all do that shit. But the universe is like, it's time for you to move on. Move forward. It is time for you to invest in new. Taking an adventure. Go on trips. Travel. Have fun in fucking life. Enjoy your life for a change. Stop worrying about the heaviness of this kind of shit. And look forward to your ships coming in, or look forward to the future. Okay? For those of you that are resonating with the center energy here, where some of you may be, what is the advice for those that resonate with the center energy? Moving into the future. My. And the devil shows up to the party. Did I tell you you're dealing with somebody that's toxic or has some really toxic tendencies? This person could have addictions, and I'm not even being mean here. This person could have some addictions. They could have some severe codependency. They could have sex addiction, drug addiction, any number of things, okay? And they are wanting to return. Okay? Right there. But what I am seeing with the center energy is for those of you that are dealing with the center energy is how do I put this? For those of you that resonate with the center energy as your energy, you need to kind of think back on things, okay? Do your best to reflect on or think back about things that that have caused you a lot of fear, things that have caused you to worry about the unknown. Okay. And it's time for you to actually, Seven of Swords, come out of the dark about it. You know, some of you have been deceiving yourself, lying to yourself. Some of you betray, some of you lie, cheat, steal, deceive. Some of you run away or ghost because you were so fucking afraid of love. Some of you are afraid of or have codependency issues where if love is not reciprocated or returned, you run. You run and hide. And all that is needed is for you to truly meditate, truly tap into source, to love yourself 100%, and to balance your emotions. There's an emotional instability here for most of you from what I've seen in this center energy. And there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes we need therapy. Sometimes we need counseling. Sometimes we need medication to assist us with that. It's okay. Sometimes it can be triggered by childbirth. Sometimes it can be triggered by childhood. You know, things that we've experienced that caused us this deep wounding or these deep fears could go back to childhood wounding that causes you to run or behave this way. I'm not saying that's an excuse. No fucking way. But you need to get control over your emotions. Some of you, it is a chemical reaction or response. Some of you, you need therapy. This is Big Daddy therapy right here. You need a big fucking hug and you need to go to therapy. Some of you. Because this is something that has progressed over time, and it's not just over the last 6 months. It's something that has progressed over time since your childhood or since childbirth for some of you. Postpartum depression is a thing for some of you, and therapy can assist with that. And let's get some good cards coming up here. What can my Cancers expect? I'm not saying that you can't make up with this person. I'm just saying that some of you, you know, it's almost as if there's a lack of love here coming into the future, but sex looks like it's possible. Okay? You may be trying to rebuild or build something with this person, but I really think that both of you are too stubborn to work it out. There has to be that underlying lesson learned, and some of you, a select few of you may continue to work or progress with this person. Just remember, forgiveness for yourself, forgiveness for this other person, and if therapy is needed, consult each other, talk to each other about it, consider go to counseling together. I mean, what could it fucking hurt? You learn how to communicate better, huh? Yeah. Moving forward for my Cancers, give us something good. Jeez, oh Pete, give us something good. There's Two of Cups. There's the Judgment. Okay. So for those of you that are blocked, it looks like there's going to be some sort of communication that is going to help you make some sort of final decision, okay? Over the next 2 months, it looks like. For those of you that are still with this person, you've been with this person for a long ass time, okay? Communication is very important here. Communication and speaking and communicating very clearly. Communication is going to improve if you consider therapy or going to marriage counseling or something like that. That may improve this quite a bit. I've already said that. But it's very healing. And for those of you that have known this person for upwards of 10 years or more, you've been married to this person, whatever. Yes, you know, you maybe have children together and all that stuff. Communication is very important. But some of you, again, a select few of you are going to see this and you're going to sever ties with this and you're going to finish your healing. You're going to heal from this moving forward. But that is because fulfillment has to happen here. A lesson will be learned here. Some of you, it's just a matter of time. Each one of you are going to have a different outcome. Okay. And not everybody is going to resonate with this shit. But some of you, it's a situation where there's that world card again. There's a possibility for healing and moving and improving forward. Some of you will sever ties with this person completely. You'll bring that hammer down or that Excalibur down on this situation and get that divorce or finalize whatever it is and move on to something beautiful. But others of you, it's all about the communication. In order to improve this, the communication has to improve. Excuse me. And possibly therapy, which will actually assist you in improving your connections. Moving forward, I wish I had already said that. Oh shit. Final message. Which way was this? I don't know which way it was. So let's shuffle that and do it again. Final message for my Cancers. Overall in this deep dive. You will be successful, okay? And I know right now some of you are not really thinking that you will be, but regardless, you know, it may take some time. For those of you that are married, to this person, or you are in a long-term connection with this person, it will improve in time. But you got to be dedicated. You've got to put in that effort and that work into it, okay? For those of you, it's the same message is repeating itself. And for others of you, in time, you got the Seven of Pentacles here. So in time, you will be moving forward successfully in a long-term commitment, possibly marriage. Possibly by Taurus season. That is some of you, which is next year, next summer, next year sometime, next May. I don't know. This was pretty intense, but what I did not like was my Cancers had no fucking love cups out here. And that's unacceptable, Cancers. It's unacceptable. Although I will allow it because you're doing your healing. Okay? So continue on your healing. Do what you got to do. Do your things. Okay? Them's the words, them's the messages. I hope that you gained a message from this. I hope that I clarified something at least a little bit for you. Yes, some of these messages can be a little confusing, but they are deep dives. If you would like a private reading specific to your situation, all of my information is below in the description box where you can, you know, go to my website and schedule that motherfucker yourself because I'm not going looking for you. But if you would like some private time with me to go over your specific situation like this, schedule you a bitch session and we will do it. I have 15-minute, 30-minute, and 60-minute bitch sessions. And that's where we throw cards, we vent, we talk, we become besties. That's the way we do it here. Okay? How y'all doing over here? Let me give y'all a minute or two of my time since y'all real quiet over here. I know that was pretty hellacious, huh? What's up, Flame? Dejana? How are you doing, Sturgis? Dejana. I love that. I've seen you before in here. I love that name. I don't know why. It just sounds so cool. So cool. How y'all feeling about them messages? I know it ain't Happy Fluffy Bunny, but we don't do deep dives on Happy Fluffy Bunny because Happy Fluffy Bunny don't live here with Feather. Happy Fluffy Bunny does not come in here and hang out with Feather on a regular basis. I deal with the people that need counseling. The people that need some healing. The people that need direction. That's what I do. I do it well. And I do it for you. So. Whew. Oh, man. The World card came out so many damn times. There's a lesson here to be learned for sure. Okay. Dejana says, I'm okay, but I am done. How do I let it go and move on? Well, it depends. You know, are you living with the person? Do you need to get divorced? You know, sit down with yourself. And that's a great question, by the way. You know, if you are done, completely done, you got to sit down with yourself and make a little list. First of all, do I live with this person? Yes or no? Do I need to get a divorce? Yes or no? Do I need to move out? Yes or no? Do I need to have them move out? Yes or no? Do we have children and we have to work on co-parenting? Yes or no? Go from there. If you need to get with a counselor, and do therapy or counselor to help assist you, because in some of these situations, I would truly suggest you talking to a therapist. Seriously, if you're dealing with somebody was a manipulative person, we have to, sometimes we have to learn when we deal with toxic individuals. I've done it. I've been there. I've done it. I don't know how many times. I can't tell you. I could probably be a counselor or a psychologist or something by now, but I don't want to go back to college again. I've already been 3 times. I don't want to do it again. I'm a life coach. I like to play with tarot cards. I don't want to do the medical notes. I don't want to do the notes. I really don't. I don't want to have to do the thesis. I don't want to have to licensing. I've already got enough of that shit to go through. What I'm saying is I've had to break free from toxic connections. And your intimate connections are the hardest to break free from. I don't know what your situation is. I don't know what you got going on. But just sit with yourself. And if you need a counselor to help you, sometimes you need that backup that says, this is how you disengage from this person. If that person is abusive or negative, I didn't see anything like that, but it's possible for some of you. I would suggest that you reach out to your medical and mental health professionals that can assist you with making a plan to get away from somebody that is dangerous, okay? For those of you that are in a toxic situation, even if it's just verbal abuse, emotional abuse, that's still abuse, and it fucking sucks. And it takes a long time to recover from. The more you have a counselor going, okay, this is what you've dealt with and this was real. This is what really happened. Sometimes we just need that validation to realize that what I experienced was fucking real. I experienced the reality of that shit. So I would say sit down and make a list of where you're at now and where you want to be. Okay, Dejana? And this is for everybody. Make a list of where you are with this person and where you want to be. If you want to completely cut ties, if you have to move out, if you have to get a divorce, make your list and start plugging off, checking each box off accordingly, okay? If you have to do, shared custody and all that stuff of your kids or whatever, if you want to totally go no contact and you don't have to worry about shared custody, then make that list. What you got to do to go no contact. You got to take them off all of this, and this. Take them off of this account, that account, and the other account. And if you are ghosted and no contact already, stop thinking about them. Stop watching tarot about them. Stay away from tarot altogether unless it's spiritual messages, universal messages, or messages about the new. And if you see anything that reflects anything about the past person, don't watch it. If you are still in the vibration of trying to get over from it or recover from it, because it's only going to make you nervous, cause a little bit of setback emotionally. We don't want that, okay? So watch high vibrational tarot if you're watching it at all. And don't watch it about them. You know how many people I tell y'all all the time. I tell people all the time. The majority of my readings are people that they say they want new, but they're the ones watching the past. Why? You worried about whether or not the past is doing better than you? I don't know. We do weird shit. We're humans, right? You're absolutely welcome, Dejana. I don't know how to say it, but it sounds beautiful. I love it. I hope that you all know that I love you, and I would suggest actually taking the 10-week retreat, the online retreat there, Dejana. It's free. The link is in the description box or pinned to the top of the chat. It is free. I put it together. If you want to totally reset your vibrations, it's all about releasing energetically. It's all about releasing energetically. It's all about relaxing and resetting so that you don't attract more of that shit to you. And yes, for those of you that are wanting to know, you can improve the relationships that you are in. You can. But they have to be willing to shift energies. You don't have to make them do it. You don't have to tell them anything. You just do the work for yourself, and you will know whether or not somebody is still on your path or not, because they'll still be there. If they leave, guess what? They weren't meant to be on your path. All right. Woo! Y'all work my ass off so much. I told y'all this was going to be a long one. So we got a long one here for Cancers. The next one we'll do possibly tomorrow will be Leo. That was a great question, though. I would just sit down for anybody that's ready to disconnect from somebody, or if you're already disconnected from the person and you're still feeling them, or stop watching tarot about them. Try your best to stay away from thoughts about them. And if you do, that's okay. Don't beat yourself up about it. Eventually, as long as you're not stressing over it, as long as you're not obsessing over them, that energy will play itself out and it will go away. So if you're still seeing them show up in some of your messages, in some of your readings, if you're looking towards the new, like you say, for instance, you're watching an all signs for Cancer about, what's to come in love, or what the good stuff coming in October, and you see something about your ex come up in that, it's because you still have some resistance. You still have some energy that's there. But it'll play itself out in time. Okay? Thank you, Mary. Mary said it perfectly. You got to focus on yourself and learn to love yourself. But if you got to do what happens first. Is if you're in contact and you don't want to be in contact, do what you got to do to get rid of that. And then definitely start focusing on yourself. Loving yourself. And it's okay. Forgive yourself. Accept yourself, accept where you are, and, know that the universe has got something better for you, It does get better. It is okay. And it becomes way more than okay. And then you start becoming happier and happier and happier and lighter and lighter and lighter and more joyful. And then awesome shit starts happening to you. And, oh my gosh, yes. Mary is so correct in that. So that's what I got for you, Cancers. Remember, get them thumbs up. Hey, everybody in the shadows, I love you all. Them's the words, them's the messages. Y'all know the deal. Namaste.